Oh, there we go. Tina wrote. Question. Once ghosted, how long should I try to make it right when I was at fault by leaning too much into the friendship? Okay, let me read this one more time. Once ghosted, how long should I try to make it right when I was at fault by leaning too much into the friendship? Well, listen, folks, I'm of the opinion there's no time like the present. Stop this, again, going back to the stupid book, The Rules, this whole narrative. Like, by the way, I was listening to someone else's advice and said, well, if a guy texts you, wait 4 hours to respond back so you don't seem eager. I'm like, that's such bullshit advice because that's manipulative. I'm a believer, strike while the iron is hot, have real sincere conversations with one another. Oh my God, this stupid narrative. I mean, this isn't a reflection of you who's asked this question, but have dialogue with someone, have real communication with someone. Folks, if you're not reading the book, How to Make Love All the Time by Barbara DeAngelis, I highly recommend reading this book because it teaches you again, just like 8 dates, it teaches you the mechanics to a healthy, happy relationship. And folks, I know you don't like hearing this because you've been told by all these other dating coaches that men are the leaders of a relationship. That's a crock of shit. Ladies, you are in charge of your relationship destiny, not men. And you are the emotional leaders of the relationship. You are the emotional leaders of the relationship. And how do you do that? By leading by example. So again, remember I said most guys are winging it? They're winging it. They're winging it. Stop winging it. Folks, this is serious fucking business. The minute, okay, let me tell you something. Dating triggers the #1 emotional health issue like nobody's business. I'm going to repeat that. Dating triggers the #1 emotional health issue like nobody's business. And that is, I'm not good enough, I'm not lovable, and I'm not likable. And sadly, when someone has had a lot of dates that don't work out and lots of dates, in other words, one after another, the predominant end result is bitterness and jadedness. Remember when I talked about women who are complainers? Oftentimes people who are negative and complainers is because they become bitter and jaded and their mindset is all fucked up. I'm sorry, I'm just going to call it for what it is. This is why I'm such a big proponent of doing the Hoffman process. The Hoffman process. I highly recommend doing this. And by the way, folks, if you want to do this, this is going to be 50 hours out of your life at a minimum. If you're not willing to invest a good 15, 20 minutes a day, and it's going to take 50 hours to do this work. If you're not worth 50 hours to shift negative patterns and limiting beliefs, then you have no business being in relationship, because I'm going to tell you, the shit that you bring from your past is going to bleed into every future relationship. And so if you have negativity or criticism, that's the predominant conversation in your life, you're going to attract more and more negativity in your life. And I'm here to say that, let me go back to this question. There is no time like the present. Start speaking up to people. Let's stop this narrative of waiting and start having real conversations with one another. Can I please get an amen on that and a thumbs up? Thank you so much. All right. Let's see what else we have here.